Welcome back to our channel. My name is Teacher Smith and today we are going to see a very interesting question on percentages. So let's have a look at the question. Question says, a box contained brown balls and green balls. 40% of the balls were green. After some yellow balls were added to the box, 26% of the balls were green. What percentage of the balls in the box were yellow? At first, when I read the question has two of the different percentages that are present. And the question is also asking me percentage, but this percentage is for yellow balls. Now let's see if I want to calculate percentage of yellow balls. There are two things I need. I need the number of yellow balls. Also, I need the total number of balls. If I have these two things, we can easily find out the percentage. But there is no exact value given in the question. So can we find out the exact value of number of yellow and total number of balls? Of course not. But we can see its percentage that is given to us. So from this percentage, we'll try to figure out how we can get the value. But first, the value is in percentage and it's quite difficult for me to organize the information. So what's the best thing in which I can visualize this? Yes, we can draw out a model. So if I draw out a model where this represents the total percentage of the balls that are present. So at first what happened is there are only two types of ball where 40% of the balls were green. So if this total represents 100%, how much percentage is for green? Yes, it's nothing but 40% and I can label it with the green color. So if this is the percentage for green, what is the percentage for brown balls in this? Yes, we can do find out this because total is 100 and this is 40 and 100 minus 40 is the remaining part, which is nothing but 60% for brown balls. Now, what we have to find out is we have to find out the value of yellow balls in units and total number of balls in units. Calculating with using percentage, I think it's quite challenging. So what we can do is we can try converting this information of percentage into ratio, because in ratio also we have values in units. So we can try converting it into units to find out the yellow units in this box. So let's just, here I can find out the ratio of green to brown balls because there are only two balls. So green to brown balls is nothing but 40 is to 60. Now we can simplify this information because I can see there is percentage on both the sides. So I can delete the percentage here and percentage here. Then I have 40, I have 60. Both the values I can divide it by 20, and if I divide it, it becomes 2 is to 3. So 2 is to 3 is the ratio of green to brown balls. Then what happened in the question? Question says yellow balls were added and then 26% of the balls were green. Now let's just say if this is the number of balls that are present, after adding yellow balls, will the size of the model increase or decrease? Of course it will increase because balls were added up. So the size that I'm going to draw now is a bit bigger. Now the question says 26% of the balls were green. Here, the percentage has been changed. But did I change the number of balls of green? Of course not. The box still contains the same number of green balls. So the size of the model remains the same. But the percentage I need to mark here is 26. Then regarding the same for brown also. For brown also the number didn't change. So the size of the brown balls also has kept the same, but the percentage has been changed. And the remaining is nothing but for yellow balls. So let me highlight this information here. That is, this brown ball is nothing but, sorry, this green ball is 26 and this is the number of brown balls that are present. So do I know what is the percentage of brown balls that are present? Is it given? Of course not given here. But regarding the yellow balls, this is what I have to find out. So the only information I know in this model is total number of balls in percentage and percentage of green balls. So from this two information, what I can find out? I can only find out the remaining number, that is this remaining percentage of brown and yellow balls together. So I can find out the remaining information by taking 100 minus 26, which is 74%. And now, as we said, we can convert the information of percentage into ratio. And then it becomes green to brown plus yellow, which is nothing but green is nothing but 26% and brown plus yellow is 74%. Also, I can see a percentage sign here. So I can simplify both the side by deleting the percentage sign and 26 and 74. How to simplify this? Oh, both the numbers are divisible by 2. So I can divide both the numbers by 2 and the ratio becomes 13 is to 37. So this is the ratio that I got. Now let's just focus on this part that is present in here. I have two of the ratios present. Let's say if I keep the ratios aside, let's just observe. Green is nothing but 2 units at first. After adding yellow balls, the units of green balls is 13. Did the number of green balls changed? Of course not, but how the value in terms of units change? The value of units should be same, but it's not. But can we make it same? We can observe it's 2 units is 13 units here. How we can make it same? 2 units. How we can turn it into any multiple of 13? Yes, we can convert it into the smallest multiple of 13, which is nothing but 26. To convert 2 into 26, what I have to multiply? Yes, I have to multiply by 13. Similarly, this 13, if I want to convert into 26, what I have to multiply? I have to multiply it by 2. So here, multiplying by 13 and multiplying it by 2 for this ratio. So the ratio of green to brown becomes from 2 is to 3, it will become 26 is to 39 because 2 times 13 is 26 and 3 times 13 is 39. Similarly here, green to brown plus yellow. I just have to multiply both the ratios by 2. So green is to brown is to yellow becomes 26 is to 74. Now, can we see the value of green in terms of units as same? Yes, now it's same. That is 26 units. The question is asking me to find out percentage of balls in the box were yellow. For this, I have to first find out how much balls of yellow are present in terms of units. And I can observe here, if brown is 39 units and brown plus yellow is 74 units, can we calculate yellow in terms of units? Of course, it's just 74 minus 39. So I can write down yellow in terms of units is 74 minus 39, which is 35 units. So I got the value of yellow in terms of units. But I also need to find out what is the total number of balls in units. For this, we can observe green to brown plus yellow is nothing but the total number of balls that are present. And what is the total I can observe here? It's nothing but 26 plus 74, which is 100. So let's write it down. The total number of balls in units is 100 units. Now can I find out percentage? Of course, it's just like 35 divided by 100. So percentage of yellow balls is 35 divided by 100, which if I convert it into percentage, I have to multiply by 100%. And if I solve this, I'll get the answer as 35%. So what we can observe in this question? When I started off with the question was in percentage. But then I tried to convert the percentage into ratio because I had to find out the values in terms of units. If I find out in terms of units, I can get the percentage again. So whenever you have question based on percentages, we can try converting it into ratio because after converting it to ratio, we can change the ratio where we can keep the single value of this ratio as constant. So this is the second part to understand from the question. So let's just summarize this. The first part we can understand in percentage to ratio problem is the first thing, whenever we have percentages, we can convert it into ratio. The second part that we can understand is the ratio had different values in terms of units, but the number was same. So we tried to make the same value as constant. So the second summary for this question is we have to unify the constant value. Here the constant value was 2 and 13. So we tried to unify it because the single value had to be constant. So these are the two things we can understand from the question. Now, if you understood this question well, I have a practice for you. You can practice this question and you can comment down your answer in the comment box of this video. And make sure you like and subscribe to the video that is present now. Also, if you have any other doubts, not just regarding to this question, but any other question, you can add your doubts in this group. This is the QR code of PSLE 2025 study group. Post your doubts and our teachers are ready to help you anytime. So that's my time. I'm Teacher Smith signing off right now, but I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.